Okay, so man, if you stop calling a lot of people in your life, if you stop texting first, what do you think would happen? Okay, you might say, oh man, they would hit me up, but would they really? Have you ever actually tested that? Because there's been people in my life that I've talked to for years, right? And you start to realize that as this time goes on, you are the only one reaching out. If you don't say something first, you guys would be never having a conversation. And you have to kind of sit there and be like, why is that? Well, it's because as time progresses, sometimes you drop in the importance scale to other people because they might have other people that are taking your position. They might have never cared about you in the first place. They might have new priorities in life. Whatever it is, all of the above on this Scantron, that is your cue to remove yourself. And you know, I recently had it happen with a couple of people that I've been cool with for 5 years. I asked myself, I said, bro, I'm the only one calling, I'm the only one texting. And if I didn't call or text, we would never speak again. So what does that mean? And you start to trick yourself, well, maybe they're busy, maybe they're doing this, maybe they're doing that. But then you see them on social media with this, that, and the third, and they're still doing their thing. It's not that they're too busy for you, it's that you're not important to them anymore. So I know that that can be a tough lesson to swallow, but you have to swallow it nonetheless and move onward. Um, and it doesn't matter how big you are, it doesn't matter how good you look. It doesn't matter, man. Doesn't feel once someone feels like they can't get out of you what they got out of you for so long anymore, or someone else gives it to them, they will replace you. And if you're wondering in your life, this friendship, this relationship with this family member, would it cease if I stop reaching out? And if it ceases when you start reaching out, that is your cue to move on. And if they come back in your life and they're like, man, I missed this, I missed that, now it's up to you to accept them. But you have to understand that if someone was willing to take you for granted, you should never take them back because they never valued you. And it's only a matter of time before they don't value you again. You see, people only change when something catastrophic happens. Or when they really want to. And genuinely, a lot of times when people immediately apologize after like a breakup or something like that, it's not that they feel wrong, but they lost what they had and they understand that the only way they can get it back is by putting on this falsified persona of, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. And then a week later, they're right back to the same thing. So stop calling. Stop sending the DM. Don't text. And see if they hit you up. You see, the way that I like to describe it is all of my relationships have to operate like tennis. If they serve the ball over the net, I'm going to hit it back. And sometimes I have to serve the ball over the net and they have to hit it back. But if, in order to play tennis, both players have to hit the ball back. If I hit the ball over the net and this person just leaves me undelivered and they never respond, well, I'm just not important to them. So I'm not going to try to play tennis with them. You guys try to play tennis with people who don't want to play with you. They have your back turned towards you and you serve as if they're standing in front ready to play. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just don't message back for that one day and see if the next day they check on you. Or the next day. And then eventually you understand it's been a month since they reached out. It's been 2 months since they reached out. It's been 6 months since they reached out. I think it's time to let them go. That's just facts. So with that being said, man, stop calling. Stop texting. If there's a relationship in your life where you feel like you're being taken advantage of, all right? And see what happens. And whatever happens, you have to accept reality. You can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. And with that being said, man, mods, turn the comment section on. If you guys have anything to say pertaining to the topic, go ahead and say it. And tap the follow and the bell button if you haven't already. And if you guys would like to talk about something you want to talk about, I need to see 500 roses within the next 45 seconds collectively. However you guys come up with it, that's fine. But if not, I'll go ahead and conclude this episode, and that will conclude my series for tonight. But I hope you guys were able to get something valuable from it, you know. I'm just trying to prepare you guys with fruit and knowledge that you can utilize in your life to create the best circumstances. I recently did that test on someone and they just reached out to me today. Look, see? Boom. You got to do that every now and then. Hey, how's it going? All right, guys. We got about 30 seconds, so let's see what we're going to get here. Shout out to everybody that was liking during the message, too. This will be available for playback on the Maki and K YouTube. Happy late Halloween to you, too. Did you have a blast? What'd you dress up as? Did you get a lot of candy? Or did you hand out candy? What'd you do this Halloween? 20 more seconds. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Communication is a two-way street, and once that 50% turns to 30, it's time for a change. That's a fact. Dang, now you're making me yawn. I think it's time for us to go to bed, chat. So with that being said, I don't see any more roses. I don't see any more comments. So I hope you guys live as long as you want, and everyone as long as you live. Tap the follow and the bell button, and I will see you next time. Peace.